The Home Secretary for the UK, James Cleverly, just made some key changes to UK migration rules for family and work visas. So, if you are interested in learning about these 5 point changes that were made to the already existing migration rules for the UK, you, my friend, are in the right place. So, what do? Give me 1 second, just 1 second. I'm gonna dash off, or dash off, or dash off. I'm gonna dash off to the market, and I'm gonna just be right back. Okay, let's get it.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but they stare still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello, Chronics. Hello, YouTube. How are and you all doing today? It's still your value-based king fused out with another migration-packed episode for those looking to come to the UK. Okay? So, like I said earlier, the Home Secretary for the UK just released a 5 point changes to the already existing migration rules for those interested in coming to the UK. Now, this rules affects dependents, those who are looking to come to the UK with their dependents. It affects a lot of people that would have been migrating to the UK. All right. So we're gonna just jump right into it, and after this, stay with me, guys. Don't rush off, because I'm gonna tell you the implication of these changes for people who are interested in coming to the UK. So if you don't want to miss that, that comes later part of the episode. Why don't you just keep it locked on this channel? While you're at it, don't forget to smash subscribe, like our videos, share them with your friends and family members, especially those who are looking to come to the UK. The first point on the 5 point agenda, the first point on this list is the fact that social care workers are no longer going to be accepted to come with their dependents and partners on their visa. Okay, now who are social care workers? So you know, people like occupational therapists and those that offer maybe legal or moral supports to people who are either mentally unstable. No, they are not healthcare assistants, and they're not your mental health caregivers. They are not. Social care workers are totally different. They're usually those that support people, like personal assistants, like occupational assistants and therapists. Those are social caregivers. They're not going to be accepted, or you're no longer going to be allowed to come to the UK with their dependents, meaning their spouses, their partners, or their children. The baseline minimum salary to be sponsored for a skilled worker visa has increased from £26,200 to £38,700. So it means, what this invariably means is companies who are looking to sponsor you to come to the UK to work on a sponsorship or on a skilled worker visa would need to up the salary that they would have paid you. So before it was 26,200, now it has been increased to 38,700 pounds. So it means for you to be sponsored or for you to be granted visa under the skilled worker visa, for you to come to the UK to work, the company that is hiring you to come over to the UK to work would need to show that your salary is going to be exactly or in excess of 38,700 pounds. A list of jobs for which it is possible to sponsor someone for a skilled worker visa at a reduced minimum salary has been made shorter and renamed the immigration salary list. So there are jobs. There are jobs that you could get in the UK that you would need to show that you're earning salary lower than the amount of money that you would have otherwise been required to meet. So lower than the threshold, which is now 38,700 pounds. There are a list of jobs that you can get in the UK at reduced salaries to be granted a visa under the skilled worker visa category. Okay, if you want to know the list of these jobs, I recommend that you guys go to our website and read the article that is already been posted or published on that website. It's going to tell you guys everything you need to know about this job so that if you're applying, you'll be guided accordingly. Okay. Number 4, the minimum income normally required to sponsor someone for a spouse partner visa has risen from £18,600 to £29,000. So it means, what this means, guys, is if you're already in the UK on a skilled worker visa and you're looking to sponsor a partner or a spouse or your children to come into the UK to be your dependent under your visa, before the threshold for salary expectation or the threshold requirement to show that you're earning money and you can look after your family was 18,600, but it has now been increased to 29,000 pounds. So it means you need to show that you're making at least 29,000 pounds annually to be eligible to sponsor a family member, a spouse, to the UK. Number 5, graduate visas. So graduate route visas will now offer only 2 years worth of unsponsored work permit for overseas graduate of British universities. So what this means is, before, with a graduate route visa, you got sponsorship, you got a work permit that gave you outright sponsorship for you to work in the UK after your graduate route visa expired. Now, what this means is, with a graduate route visa, you only get a 2 years worth of unsponsored work permit to work and stay back in the UK to work for 2 years. Now, guys, you need to understand something. The UK government thought this necessary to do because the amount of immigrants coming into the UK were mainly students and their dependents, social care workers, and of course immediate family members of these people. This were the people that were coming into the UK, and immigration figures has been spiking ever since 2022. Thought it possible to change the regulations and come up with this 5-point plan to reduce migration to the UK. Okay, so there are several things, there's several articles that have been changed, there's several laws and regulations that have been changed to come up with this 5-point plan to reduce migration. But like I said earlier, you guys need to go to our website, fusechronicles.com, where we broke down how this is going to affect you. For example, the increase in the salary requirement for those already in the UK on a skilled worker visa used to be 18,600, is now 29,000. Now, this increase does not affect those dependents and their family members who are already in the UK after April 2024. It does not affect them. So those who are looking to apply for a visa extension or extension to their tenure of stay in the UK, they need to just show that they can still meet up with the obligation of showing that they have an annual income of 18,600 instead of the new 29,000 pounds that you need to have in your account, which is the change that is being implemented, that's going to take effect in May this month, 2024. Other implications that cuts across the 5 points that were just passed out by the UK Home Office and how that affects you, we highlight them in this article on our website. Don't forget, it's fusechronicles.com. Now, guys, listen, I hope this video was helpful. I hope it was meaningful to you. You know what we do here on the Fuse Chronicles channel. We'll come up with information that's going to affect you moving from one point to another as it pertains to cross-border travel, moving from one country to another. So whether you're looking to travel to the UK, whether you're looking to travel to England, whether you're looking to travel to whatever, with America, Australia, wherever you're traveling to in the world, will bring you information that's going to affect how you procure visas to get you into these countries. That's what we do here on the Fuse Chronicles channel. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to our channel, what are you doing? Why don't you go down, smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, like our videos, share them with your friends, especially those who are looking to come to the UK or to travel overseas. And if you want to get up close and personal with me, why don't you go ahead and follow me, slide into my DMs. Our socials are somewhere up there. We're active on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, of course, YouTube here, LinkedIn. So just slide into my DMs and leave your messages there, and I'll be sure to respond to as many of them as do come in. And until the next one, guys, if you watch this video to this point, then I suggest you want to learn more, okay? You want to learn more about the UK immigration regulations that's been literally approved by Rishi Sunak, that's going to affect your chances of coming to the UK. Why don't you click on that video that's going to pop up to my right and get that information. And until the next one, I remain your value-based king, Fuse. I'll catch you guys on the next cut. Bye-bye for now.